There's a new custom computer you can plug into your electricity, connect to your internet, and earn about $30 a day, specifically $29 a day after you pay a residential electric bill. Passive income, all thanks to cryptocurrency. This coin is traded on many exchanges, easily converted back into dollars or other coins and tokens if that's what you want to do. My name is Vosk. This is Tails, Hughes Pup in the game. 10 seconds to Tails, something we always do on the VoskCoin YouTube channel. Slap that subscribe button. Today, we're going to be jumping into an overview of an exciting new crypto mining rig. Cryptocurrency mining, so much fun, so profitable, so rewarding. But the most difficult thing about crypto mining right now is the fact that, well, since it's so awesome, a lot of people want to get started, they want to get involved, and they're buying up mining rigs. So we need to focus on what are the new miners, what are the best miners, what are the best buys, crunch some numbers, what makes sense, because even buying a last generation miner could be the right move if you get it at the right price. And furthermore, just the simple fact of sourcing hardware, as that becomes more and more difficult as more and more people realize that these are our only counter to the governments. These are our own money printing machines. So with that said and in mind, we're going to be looking at a new cryptocurrency miner for Nervos. We've been talking about Nervos since before they even launched their chain, way back in 2019. We were GPU mining Nervos, and then FPGA mining Nervos Network and their CKB coin, and then we picked up some ASIC miners, an application-specific integrated circuit miner, a purpose-built machine, these big custom or small custom computers that only mine a specific cryptocurrency mining algorithm. In the case of Nervos, that would be the eaglesong algorithm. Nervos has recently launched Godwoken, an EVM-compatible layer. That's Ethereum virtual machine. Basically, it's an ETH clone, which means you can load it right into your MetaMask and start having some fun. Recently on Nervos, Collect.me has launched. It's an NFT marketplace. You click, sign up, you create a decentralized account here, and you can start minting or buying NFTs on top of their blockchain. This is a true Ethereum competitor and just platform. Could it be the next ETH killer? It's always a fun headline. Going over to yokaiswap, we covered this earlier, but yokaiswap is basically their big decentralized exchange so far. It offers the ability to make trades right out of your wallet, right? So I already loaded some coins in here, but just to give you a quick example, right? So let's say I want some of their platform token, I want some YOK. Just give me one YOK. I click swap, price updates, whatever, confirm. Basically, I'm trading 20 CKBs for one YOK or yokaiswap token. On top of trades, you can farm tokens, deploy your capital, everything like that, and they're even creating a launch pad where new tokens and projects will be launching on their chain right out of their decentralized exchange. It's all cool, fun, and exciting. Previously, we've covered the Goldshell CK box. This is a little mini miner. It's quiet, it's fun, it's easy to deploy, and it was cheap. It's still a cheaper option in the grand scheme of things with ASIC miners. These miners launched for $700 or $800 with a power supply included. They're trading on eBay right now for a premium of say around $1,000 or more. You can see buy now at $1,347. There was also the CK5, which we reviewed. This was the biggest and baddest Nervos CKB miner, earning some pretty big passive income. These again are selling in the secondhand market for around $12,000, $10,000 per mining rig. The CK box is still being produced. The CK5 is no longer produced as it has been replaced with the Goldshell CK6. This is a mining rig right now pulling 29 bucks a day after you pay a residential electric bill. It's upgrading to the new level, as they say. It's 19.3 terahash a second mining hash rate, mining power, consuming a whopping 3,300 watts. Okay, this is something only suited for 240 volt, 220 volt, basically industrial grade electric, at least in the United States. We have a full electricity guide on how to get started with setting up a mining farm in your own house and really just invest a couple $100 into your electric infrastructure to mine more efficiently, save money in the long term, as well as to mine safely. It's all for nothing if you burn your house down, putting you and anyone in your house at risk, as well as destroying your investment here. Another thing that Nervos is bragging about with this generation of miners is new cooling technology, stable operation, which will boast more longevity of their miners and or increase their lifetime mining capability, which makes a better investment. To put it simply, power efficiency improved by 15% and an increased hash rate by about a whopping 60%. Did you know that if you were following VoskCoin on Twitter, you would be getting the most up-to-date updates? And I know what you're thinking, Vosk, that was a little redundant now, wasn't it? Yeah, that's true, but let me just go back in time and show you when we were the first ones to leak the latest miner drops, the KD6, the CK6, and the LT6. If you want to learn more about the Kadena mining king, the Goldshell KD6, check out our video on that miner, linked out below. Insanely profitable, also a little pricey. Looking at the best eaglesong Nervos Network CKB mining rigs, we can see that Goldshell has been leading the way for quite some time. The CK6 absolutely dominating. The CK5 was the clear winner before, and there are no other publicly available alternatives. Okay, breaking it down to a 10 cent per kilowatt hour electric rate, we can see this thing's pulling $37 a day, $8 spent in electric, netting you $29. Looking at the CK5, $23 a day, $5, $6 in electricity paid, and you would pull about $17 at a 10 cent per kilowatt hour electric rate. This is very profitable, and it really comes down to how much these things cost, right? $8,300 a year, or $6,200 after you pay the electric, $13,000 a year, or $10,500 after you pay the electric. And a lot of people are investing in mining rigs who are operating at a business. They are deducting their electricity as an expense, and they on paper would say just be breaking even, but due to the expense, they're actually making money. And it's one of those things, why would I buy a mining rig instead of just buying coins? That's a great question. It's really simple. Say you have one Bitcoin, right? You have say whatever Bitcoin is, let's say it's $50,000, $40,000, so $100,000. So let's say you've got 40 grand, you could buy one Bitcoin, or you could buy this miner. And I know it mines a different coin, but let's say you take the coin that it mines, you consistently dump it right back into Bitcoin. Eventually, you would hope to mine one Bitcoin worth of value with this miner, or in this case, you would buy 4 of them. And then you would have 4 times the mining power, 4 times the mining profitability. And your goal would be to mine one Bitcoin's worth of value. And at that point, you've broken even. Really, you would need to say mine 50 grand, right? So you pay out the electric bill, you pay your expense, and then you pay off the miners, and then you have one Bitcoin of value worth left over. At that point, you've really broken even. But now you have all this hardware you own. You could turn around and sell it and make money that way, or recoup money. You could also just keep them hashing away. And the goal is, say, instead of buying one Bitcoin that's just forever one Bitcoin, you could mine one Bitcoin worth of value, and then pay everything off and keep running, and then hopefully you mine 2 Bitcoins worth of value, and so forth. That's kind of the mining pitch, the passive income. Plug it in, set it, forget about it, don't worry about it. But is this thing really worth it, right? Well, here's one thing I want to remind you of, or inform you of if you don't know. We actually had the opportunity to interview some of the CKB team members, probably, I don't know, a year, maybe 2 years ago now. Crypto has been crazy. This pace has been insane. A lot of stuff to keep up with. But the big takeaway was that they are committed to proof of work and mining. They're not going to move away from mining, like Ethereum has been trying to do for half a decade. Okay, so they're not moving away from mining. They're committed to proof of work. And if you're a miner at all, have any sort of interest, passion here, how can you not want to mine and support a cryptocurrency that's committed to you instead of just turning around and dumping those coins? Furthermore, that makes these a safer investment, but it's not financial advice, than, say, buying an Ethereum mining rig, where they're looking to move away from mining. Whereas Nervos is like, we will always be minable, and champion proof of work as a blockchain consensus mechanism. They're deploying layer 2 solutions like Godwoken, their EVM clone. So they're kind of getting the best of both worlds. They're running a basically Ethereum competitor, but they've got their own unique blockchain enabling decentralization of their, not only of their actual blockchain and their distributed ledger here, right? But also mining mints new coins, and it distributes these coins to new participants in their ecosystem. It's a very intense grassroots marketing style approach that many proof of stake coins, right? These coins and tokens that are never mineable, they don't have that soul in a way. They don't have that opportunity to get involved.
Hey guys, it's Ms. Vosk, and I'm here to talk to you about NSUR. NSUR is a reward-driven health and wellness e-commerce and affiliate platform powered by NSUR, which is their own coin on the Binance Smart Chain. The coin is backed by their own proprietary value protection program, which is supposed to protect users against loss for up to 2 years. They've also created their own marketplace that makes it easy for users to purchase items using NSUR coin. When purchases are made on the platform, users will also receive special discounts and earn more NSUR as a reward. The project has been audited by Surtech, and the team is doxed, but still make sure to do your research before investing. Check out the link in the video description below to learn more about NSUR. Hey guys, it's Ms. Vosk, and I'm here to talk to you about SHIBU. SHIBU is a new token on the Binance Smart Chain that donates a portion of all of its transaction fees to charity. The project is partnered with Better World Fund and has an objective of helping humanitarian causes such as education, women's rights, the environment, biodiversity, and ecosystems, to name a few. The project also has a basis in cinematic art and claims to have several actors and celebrities that support them. SHIBU's IDO, or Initial DEX offering, is about to launch, and later this month, SHIBU will also announce its new DEX listings. Check out the link in the video description below to learn more about SHIBU. This is not financial advice. Please make sure to do your own research before investing.
And I think that's a very bullish thing for this project. It puts it closer to Bitcoin than most other cryptocurrencies. And if you look at the market cap on that, it's pretty intense. I know that they're very different, but to be honest, if you want to put it simply, Nervos Network is like Bitcoin, but a lot more utility and way better blockchain capabilities. And I'm not saying that Nervos is better than Bitcoin necessarily. From a tech point of view, absolutely. But Bitcoin is Bitcoin. It's the OG, all right? It's been around for over a decade. You ever heard of the Lindy effect among just being the original first mover advantage? And look, I'm not even trying to open up that debate here and all that stuff. That's not really even the point of this video. I'm just passionate about this stuff. Maybe I talk too much. So I'll bring it back into focus here for anybody who's crying in the comments. Say I talk too much in my videos. How dare you? How dare you? So clicking over the Goldshell shop, these miners are coming in and out of stock. You need to follow Goldshell on Twitter. You need to follow VoskCoin on Twitter. You need to sign up for their email list. I'll drop all of these links down in the video description below. Join the Discord server. Ours. Everyone in there is like, hey, new stock, go, 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 go. There's people up 24/7, 365 in that server. The squad does not sleep. We also have a forum, VoskCoin Talk, that helps people find the best deals and also make sure they're watching out for scammers and impersonators. People are posing as us saying, hey, I'm Vosk and you should buy this stuff. That's not me, that's a scammer. There's also fake Goldshell sites, phishing. They've even completely created a fake group buy based off of a group buy that we wanted to do but never came to fruition on the channel. And just look, just be careful, connect with the community, make sure you don't obliterate your money and you actually order real gear from the real place. That's why we always drop all these links in the video description that take you directly to, for example, Goldshell here. But yeah, the point is this thing's selling for 10 grand. The CK5 secondhand is selling for like 10 grand right now. These are hard to get. And again, they're manufacturing as many as they can. They're coming in and out of stock. If you watch this video and you go and check and they're out of stock, do not get frustrated, do not lose heart. If you truly want it, then keep checking back. The opportunity will arise. Also, a key note is you need to check out with cryptocurrency on these, right? You really just end up buying with USDC on these crypto manufacturer sites, especially Goldshell. It's the only way they deal. It's a little nerve-wracking. I get it. All the more reason to triple check you're on the right site and you're dealing with the right person. If this chase of earning money and passive income interests you at all, it's kind of the core mission here of the VoskCoin YouTube channel. So I really hope you slap that subscribe button, hit the thumbs up, and leave a comment with what you want us to cover next within this realm of basically trying to earn money with crypto right down below. To round it out with the CK6, I mean, I wouldn't stress about buying this one. It's bullish long term. In full transparency, we've been covering Goldshell and CKB for quite a while. But we co-branded a miner with Goldshell and brought that to market. CKB has supported the channel before as well. So, I mean, I'm not here to mislead you or hide anything from you, but there's a reason I work with these projects, because they're good ones, to put it simply, right? And I'm bullish on CKB big time long term. And how can you be into crypto mining, earning passive income with crypto, and not support projects that support you indirectly by even keeping the dream of proof of work and mining alive? Some things to think about. The CK6, maybe it'll take you a year to make your money back. Maybe worst case, price gonna go sideways or down for a little while. Maybe it takes 2 years. Maybe it explodes and you crush it and you've doubled your money in 3 months. Crypto's crazy. Fortune favors the bold, right? See you later, Matt Damon. Where's my rocket ship? I'm done. See you guys later. Thanks so much for watching. We're uploading daily. So yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. Please be advised, there are scammers impersonating us on multiple platforms. I don't want your money. I just want you to smash that subscribe button. Everything in this video is for entertainment purposes only. That means it's not financial advice.